What's poppin' gang? Today we're going to be seeing if macOS Sequoia is ready for music production. Comment down below what operating system you're currently using right now, if it's macOS Ventura or Windows 11. Let me know in the comments, and if you do comment, you'll get a chance to enter a giveaway what I'm doing, where I'm giving away the Rode NT1, which is a really great budget microphone for beginners or professionals. Subscribe and hit that like button and hit that notification bell if you want more videos like this. What's poppin' gang? I'm 30 Killer Beats, and if you're a subscriber here, you know I do this pretty much almost every single year, where I test out the latest and greatest operating system for macOS and see if it's ready for music production. You know, I always go by this thing of like, really try it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? People can always tell you all the time, you know, do this and do that. So why am I playing games? You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go ahead and download it and just see if it works out for music production. And at the recording of this video, this is beta 1, so you know this could change per beta or something like that. I'm really not sure, but honestly, the way how I think about it, they're just building on top of what's already working, and majority of the time these apps and programs should basically work. I don't want to wait for the new features. You know, I want to go ahead and download all this programs and stuff right now and basically just see if it actually works for music production. So what I'm going to do is actually test it out for 2 different programs, my favorite 2. So first, number 1, I'm going to try out FL Studio, and then after that it'll be Pro Tools, and also Universal Audio, because I use Universal Audio programs and plugins and products. So I'm basically using that too as well for this whole entire demo. Let's go ahead and open up FL Studio and just see, is this even possible to start making beats in? Alright, so I have FL Studios up right now, and let's just make a quick tiny beat. And this right here is my Gold Sauce template. You can download in the link in the description. This is basically my FL Studios template, where I can basically just get started instantly, and I have everything organized for me. All I got to do is just focus on making music, and it's already mixed. If you want to download this, get it in the link in the description. But let's go ahead and just make a quick little beat right here. And as you can see, everything looks like it's working. Okay, as you can see, the little beat is working. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing nothing crazy right now. And let's just go ahead and mess with the piano, see if that's working. I mean, hey, the piano and FL, what is this? This is from Contact. So Contact is working, if you want to know for sure. I mean, I have some stuff that I deleted because it was taking up too much memory. But yeah, anywho, let's go ahead and just try out some other VSTs. And let me know what other VSTs you would like me to try that I haven't tried in the video. Just go ahead and comment that down below, and I'll try that on myself, and I'll see if it does work. But for right now, I can see Silent 1 is working just fine. Silent 1 is working just fine. Let's go through some pads. Yep. Okay, I mean, hey, I haven't seen any crazy glitches so far. Looks like it's working just fine. Let's go on to the next VST. Contact 7. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys use Contact. And you know, you can see my little library right here. Let's go ahead and click on something and see if it's working. Contact looks like it's working. Okay, I'm getting a sound from Contact. So let's just go back to the library and see if we can change the sounds and see if there's any issues with that. Oh, well, I don't have this downloaded, so yeah, Contact seems to be working just fine. Next, let's go ahead and go on to Massive X. How many of you guys like Massive X? Personally, I love Massive X. I used to always make beats with it. Massive X is working just fine. Yeah, let's go through another VST. Omnisphere. How many of you guys like Omnisphere? And make sure you guys subscribe to the video and like the video if you like this video so far. I did a giveaway where I was giving away like 5 copies of Omnisphere, so let me know if you want me to do that again. But Omnisphere looks to be working in macOS Sequoia, or how do you say it?
Sequoia.
Looks like macOS is pretty much fine so far for music production. Yeah, Omnisphere is working just fine, so there's no issues there. Let's go ahead and add another VST. Okay, so let me go ahead and open up a beat in FL Studio, like a fully done beat, and see how it's working in macOS Sequoia. Okay, so far, I'm not gonna lie, I am having a little bit of an issue right now with just switching over to beats that I've already made. Maybe is probably the particular session that I'm using right now. So let me actually close out FL Studios and see if I can open up a different one, because I've been actually sitting here for a little minute and it hasn't done anything after I decided to switch over to another beat. So let's go ahead and close this down and try again. So look like it opens up just fine and you can still, use it to get started. But let's open up a different beat and see if that actually works. All right, as you can see, this is still an issue here. Still having issues with opening up sessions. So let me try to actually open it up from the actual FL Studio file and see if that works. Here I got a beat opened up right here, and it looks like it's pretty much working. I basically sampled a song from Prince called Call My Name. Well, it looks like it's working fine. As you can see, my usage isn't like going crazy or anything. So, I could pretty much, work with this. So far, it's actually looking like it's working pretty fine. One issue that I did notice is that when you're opening the files just, from the actual Finders app, you might have issues here and there where it actually tries to load and says there's an error with like access or something like that. So if you're seeing that issue, don't open your files from the actual Finder. Actually open up FL Studios first and then go over and navigate to whatever session that you're trying to open up, and make sure it's downloaded if it's like saved on the cloud. So this is the error that I'm seeing right now. It's saying the version of course 15, which is the new Mac operating system, and here's some line of code just showing you why it's not working, which I don't understand. But this is pretty much going to be resolved within the update. Technically, all I have to do is just make sure I open up FL Studios first, and then it'll work just fine like it did before. So take that into consideration there. If that might be worth it, up to you, rather, depending on the type of workflow that you have. For me, it's not an issue. I can deal with it, and I get all the great features that come with Mac Sequoia, or how do you say it again?
Sequoia.
Okay. So now with that being said, let's go ahead and open up Pro Tools to see if there's any issues there with opening up files straight from the actual, Pro Tools app, or kind of opening up in Finder, and does that work or does it not work? We're going to find out today. Okay, so as you can see, it's loading up at Pro Tools just fine. I have the studio version here, as you can see, and it's loading up all my plugins just fine. And yeah, look at this, it's loading up. So now let's load up this song. Yes sir, your boy is recording. Just opening in some files right now, trying to get this shit going. Yes sir. All right gang, so let's go ahead and try out Pro Tools to see how that's working. Rather, I can open up files, straight from Pro Tools, or I gotta open it up in Finder. We're gonna figure that out today. So as you can see, I do have Pro Tools opened up right now, and it's working just fine. This is just a blank session, so there is nothing in here. And let's go ahead and try to open up something and see how that's working. Okay, so look, as you can see, Universal Audio plugins seem to be working just fine. This is one of Universal Audio plugins right here. And I'm also using Universal Audio interfaces right now, so you're able to hear me. So that's working too as well. Let's try out some other Universal Audio plugins that I like to use. Let's go with the SSL plugin that a lot of people like to use in Pro Tools. So as you can see, this is pretty buggy for Pro Tools. So, if you're some high Pro Tools user and you're using this day in, day out for paid sessions and paid clients, you might actually want to hold back on upgrading if you're a Pro Tools user, for sure. Because to be honest, with my experience, I've had issues with opening up sessions in Finder, opening up sessions straight through Pro Tools just by itself, opening up plugins as well. I was able to manage to get at least one plugin open from Universal Audio, but the main one is that you're going to be using from Universal Audio is the SSL one, right? Who knows? Let me know another Universal Audio plugin that you mainly use in the comments. One of them for me is Autotune. So this might be an issue for me. I was able to get my console working. This is the new console that they have. I got Autotune right here. and that's opening and working just fine. But pretty much Pro Tools does have its little issues right now. I know for sure that once an update comes, it will be available as soon as possible when they do it. But as of right now, it's kind of risky to actually upgrade to macOS Sequoia. Let me know exactly what you guys think. Are you guys going to be upgrading? Have you already upgraded already? Is this working for your particular DAW right now? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see on this channel. Make sure you add me on Instagram, TikTok, and X. You guys stay safe. Peace.